Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 2 of Cluestomp here with Nancy Drew and the Secret of Shadow Ranch. Thanks so much for tuning in again if you saw the first episode and liked what you saw. So basically we are on Shadow Ranch where there is a mysterious phantom horse that has been bringing bad luck to the owners of the ranch. We've met a few of the ranch hands. We need to go deliver a letter to Mary Yazi. But in order to do that, we need to ride, and we've been given chores that we must do before we can go riding. So first chore I want to try and knock out is finding enough kindling to put on the fire so that we can build a campfire for Shorty. So let me look around here really quickly and see if there's anything at all that we can take here. I'm not seeing anything. So nothing useful was in here. I did get a bunch of newspapers from the inside of the house, so I'm gonna head back in there and see if maybe there might be anything else that I can take and use for kindling. Okay, so we cannot take that newspaper. Can we get in this fire maybe? No. How about in the desk? I would hate to take somebody's personal papers and use them as kindling. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Nancy wants to go riding. I want to go riding too, so that means we kind of have to do this. We already looked at this letter, which of course we can't crumple. We looked at that, which we shouldn't crumple. Oh, hey! I missed these the first time around. Okay, so it looks like these actually go to the box in the corner. So here we go. These go in here. Okay, but we don't know what to do with them. This is definitely a clock. These are colors, which I assume correspond to something. So that was red, blue, and yellow, and that's a clock. Now, the only clock we've seen is this one. So red, blue, and yellow. Red, okay, I need to get my note. Hold on one second, I need to get my notepad. Okay, I'm back. Ooh. And I'm making a mess. So, red is at 12 or noon. Blue is at 1. Although it was kind of more of like this kind of blue, right? So I'll just say light blue is at 2. And then yellow is at 7. I don't know if this is going to work. If we need more clock readings or not, but let's just see. Here we go. All right, red is at noon, which is straight up. Light blue is at 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna start at noon and move my way over. So this is noon. This is 1, this is 2. Yellow is at 7, so this is 6 and that's 7. Success. Okay, sweet. I missed these puzzles so much. So what do we have? We have a watch locket, which shows a time. So MH, and oh man, we can push buttons. Okay. No idea what numbers we would be pushing, so I'm not gonna mess with it.
This doesn't look like it was ever opened.
Francis, Shadow Ranch.
As usual, things did not work out like I planned. Just when I get everything fixed just right for you to go looking for the thing I hid for you, I go and get myself arrested. But no matter what you hear, nothing is gonna happen to me. I will be fine and we will be together soon, I promise. Meanwhile, you can keep busy by looking for what I hid. Start by using this piece of paper to mark where all the rock pictures are. They will tell you what to do next. Your favorite flowers, and the flowers on your favorites, start keeping them in mind too. I will leave a message for you in this here cell, just in case they decide to move me to the jail down in Tumbleweed or something.
Okay. I assume this is Dirk Valentine the Outlaw.
I like vexing your brain, because when you are thinking real hard, like when you're playing the piano, you are more beautiful than anything in the world. I am sure to be out of here before you find my treasure, but in case I am not, know that it is all yours, and that you are more precious to me than 10,000
Aw.
treasures put together. 9,
Okay, let me write down
12,
these numbers.
15, 22, 5, 25, 15, 21. Dirk. P.S. I do not and never will hold what your father did to me against you.
Okay, so if you remember correctly, Francis Humber's father.
I like vexing your brother.
Oh no, don't read that again. Francis Humber's father is the sheriff. So okay, so here what do we have to do? We have to look for what he hid. We have to mark all of the rock pictures, which we don't have right now. Your favorite flowers and the flowers on your favorites. And a cell. We need to find a cell in tumbleweed or something. Okay, another piece of paper. Okay, so yes, this is where we must mark the rocks, I assume. Okay. Merrill Humber. This is a journal of
July 4th, 1882. Got sworn in as sheriff.
Oh, this is the father.
It was the 4th, so it's like all them celebrations was for me, which of course they weren't. Francis thought up a song and played it on the piano for me. I forget how it went, but it was purty.
Purdy.
I'm lucky to have her for a daughter. Hereford Shoup come by with a plant he brung from New York, which he calls Harrison's Yellow. Looked right dead to me, but Francis planted it out back, give it some water, and already it looks to be on the mend. She's 17 and can read and write good and knows her numbers. Hereford's thinking to marry her, but I said she ain't of that mind yet.
She's 17 and she knows her numbers.
March 30th, 1883. Frances has got eyes for a young man named Dirk. She says he's from Prescott. Cappy says when she plays the piano, this Dirk makes everyone be quiet so he can hear her good. I ain't never seen her smile like she smiles now. I told her to bring him to the ranch for dinner, but she says he won't come because he's too shy.
Too shy? Or an
I wonder
outlaw?
if that is the truth. April 16th, 1883. Got a letter from the sheriff over in Phoenix about this Dirk Valentine, who was wanted for robbing 2 banks in a stagecoach. The picture with the letter looked just like Dirk, who Francis is sweet on. When I showed her the picture, she got tearful and run off. Now, Dirk is gone, and she won't say nothing about where he went. August 2nd, 1883.
Man, this thing just goes on and on.
Dirk Valentine is robbing banks and coaches and trains all over the territory. Francis says he never ever shoots his gun and only steals from people that already got plenty of money. But that ain't true, because some of them trains he robbed was carrying money, meant to pay miners a hard-earned wages. Got hold of a note sent to Dirk and saw what they was going to meet. So I got a posse and we caught Dirk, and now he's in jail.
So this is Dirk's
Judge is
undoing.
coming next week, and I hear he is a hanging judge.
Oh no!
Dirk most likely ain't long for this work. September 13th,
Oh my gosh.
1883. Dirk sent a secret letter to Frances, which Mason got hold of and give to me. I locked it up so she won't ever read it. Frances ain't allowed to see Dirk. Frances took Brownie in my big saddlebag and is gone. She ain't told no one where she
Okay,
was
so
going,
Frances
not even
ran
Captain.
away.
But I know she will forget Dirk, and when she does, January 4th,
Oh my gosh.
1884. My sister says her little girl Ellie got a letter that said Frances went east to the Harrison's Yellow.
Harrison's
Frances
Yellow
says
is her
it's
favorite flower.
in the world. It's just a pile of brown
Aw.
sticks now. The Harrison's Yellow. I ain't seen or heard from Frances in a year. I tell people she's on her way home, but...
Okay, so 2 things. 1, we found out that Francis's favorite flower is the Harrison Yellow, which I'm gonna write down. So Harrison's Yellow. And the second thing, this is where I talk for a minute about game development and narrative. I think sometimes it's okay to use a lot of writing like that to push a narrative along, but it's usually better to show instead of telling. And to me, this is telling, even though it is in the form of a journal. I wish that all of that information was broken up a little bit differently somehow, instead of just stuffing it all into one journal and having us do things that way, if that makes sense. So 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 are the only buttons I can push. 9, 12, 15, 22. Okay, so I don't think I have information enough to do that right now. Let me see, what was this in my inventory? Will, okay. So I think we can do this right now because this is will and this is need. If you just re-scramble the letters. So we'll need more B. If blank blank soon check again might have hidden it right under nose. So I need to find cattle ranch. That's what those are, is brands, I believe. I could be completely wrong. Anyway, checkered journal, from here. There just seems no getting away from crime, even in a place as beautiful as this. Okay. So, we still didn't find our kindling, did we? There's got to be more kindling around here somewhere. We found one back here. To my surprise, we did the vegetable puzzle. I could have sworn we were not going to complete that. Oh, eggs. We could probably do eggs again. I think, yes. Egg number 1. Only 1 egg. Odd. Something else, I hope you guys can all hear the journal reading. I hope you can all hear that, because I don't want to have to read over that. I don't think that would be a good look. Were there any sticks over here anywhere? Sticks anywhere? Sometimes a trick with these games is if you turn around, there'll be new things that you can pick up that you wouldn't have seen from like a different angle. If that makes sense. I feel like yes! I was gonna say, I feel like I saw a stick right there. So anyway.
So far, so good.
Okay.
I need more kindling.
More? Alright. Where am I missing? Am I missing something beyond obvious? Sometimes with these games that does tend to happen. Oh? Can't take any of these tack mending tools or anything. Okay, yes, nothing is in here. Okay. Hello, Bob. Soon we will go for a stroll, my friend. Very soon. Where else could we possibly be missing some kindling? There's only so many places we can go, but let me give Shorty the eggs.
You can find more eggs than that.
Oh. Okay.
You bet I can.
You bet I can find some more eggs. I don't think I can. The chickens just weren't laying. Okay, so here's Francis. Oh, look, there's the locket, or the pocket watch. That's pretty cool. What kindling am I missing? And I can't take any of these books. City Slicker's Guide to Ranch Horses, Book 2. Okay, so there's a part 2. I wonder if I have to take 2 quizzes. Oh, this is about their feed. Okay, so it seems like we're probably going to have a feed puzzle. I might have to come back and look at this based on what this stuff looks like. Because honestly, horse feed looks much different. Like, different feeds look very different. You're not always going to be able to tell which kind is which. But okay, so this is all the horse colors, which I should have no problem with. But yeah, feed can have many different types. It can look different. You might think something's in it, but it's really not. Am I sure that I can't take more newspaper? To get stuck on kindling in a Nancy Drew game. And I don't think I'm clicking through things too quickly. I think I'm giving everything a fair shot. Let's go see. Aha, another egg from the little chickies. Many eggs. Lots of eggs. Can I just take some of their straw? Wouldn't that make sense?
Hello, Nancy.
Oh boy.
Something I can do for you?
Let's ask him. Sure, we'll ask him about
I
Dirk.
found a letter that may have been written by Dirk Valentine to Francis Humber way back in the 1880s. What do you know about them?
I know there's a painting of her over in the ranch house, and that's about it. Why? What'd the letter say?
Yeah, let's do treasure hunt instead of buried something
The letter
valuable.
made
That
it
might
sound
cause
like
some
Dirk was sending Francis on some
frantic
kind of treasure
actions.
hunt.
Well, if the guy did
I see
hide
sticks back
something,
there.
it's
See those?
probably long gone by now.
Maybe I can take those sticks. How long have you worked here?
How long have you worked here?
About as long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess.
Okay.
I was their first hire. First me, then Tex, then Shorty.
Okay, so Shorty came last, and then Tex before that, and now... Okay, so Dave has been here. He seems very young. I wonder how long... Wait, 3 months. Okay, okay. Tex seems a little
Tex seems
scary.
a little
Ornery,
He
scary.
does his job, and he does it good. As far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
Talk to my friends, Bess and George.
I talked to my friends, Bess and George. Their plane's been delayed. They aren't sure when they're going to get here.
Sorry to hear that. Well, to be honest, I'm not, really. Driving back and forth to the airport takes a lot of time, and time's one thing we're all running kind of short of around here.
I'll let you
Okay.
get back to work.
Appreciate it.
So there were sticks back here, and I think maybe I had already taken them from back there. What if it wants me to put in the logs first? I doubt it. I think it wants me to put in more paper.
Something goes here.
Yes,
This
Nancy.
must be where Shorty wants me to build a campfire.
We know, but... Can I put the sticks in first?
Not yet.
No.
So far, so good.
No way it wants me to put the big
Paper
ones.
won't make
No.
those logs catch fire. I need more kindling.
Okay, I'm definitely missing a kindling. Okay, so kind of a good thing to figure out that we are indeed missing the kindling. The question is, which scene am I missing the kindling from? Here we are. There's none here. Let's head back this way. I bet some of you are like, Whispa, you absolutely missed kindling back in XYZ, go back there, but I don't have any other places that I can go to look for. Oh, you tricky little piece of wood. Okay. Sound like Bob Ross talking to foliage. You friendly little tree, or what was it he used to say? Alright, this should work now. Apologies for having to
So
watch
far,
me
so
run
good.
around looking for kindling, but these things often happen in the
That should
Nancy
do
Drew
it.
games. Look at that! Okay.
There.
Woo.
One extremely well-built campfire, if I do say so myself.
Nice.
Great looking fire, Nancy. Nice job.
Oh, hey, Shorty, thanks. Where were you? You should have been poking your head out the door. Where'd you go? I didn't see you. Alright, so let's bring him these eggs and see if that's
You
enough.
can find more eggs than that.
What?
You bet I can.
I thought I had plenty of eggs. Maybe after each step of the fire, you are allowed to get more eggs. If that makes sense. Shorty. Shorty, there are no more eggs here. Let's go have a little chit chat with Tex really quickly and see if that pushes the eggs. Oh gosh, I was gonna say pushes the eggs along, but that could have. What?
Do you know anything about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid for his sweetheart?
Nope.
Yeah.
Somehow I knew you were going to say that. Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
Okay, so let's see if my theory was correct. Did talking to Dirk push along our egg gathering? Whoops, don't want to talk to him. I think the chickens switched spots. No, they didn't. Never mind. Nope, it didn't. Oh! Oh, it's only this chicken that gets angry. So, wow, I could actually click on the chickens for the eggs. Look at those chicken feet. Bird feet. You know, Someone in the comments in one of my videos once asked to give them pictures of my feet. And you know, I'm Whispabird, so maybe I should just screenshot these beautiful feet and send that to him. I don't understand some people, but anyway, let's go give Shorty our final egg that we found.
Got those eggs for me?
Right here.
Right here.
Good for you.
We did it.
Anything I can do for you now?
Yes.
Do you think I could get a canteen of water from you?
Got one right here. You're
Sweet.
good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. I think we should be able to ride now. We've got our canteen of water. We finished chores. Let's go deliver this letter to Mary Yazzie. Whoops. Alright, Tex. Wait, let me make sure I have everything. I have the helmet. Helmet. I have the hat with the helmet in it. I have the canteen of water. Let's see.
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Please?
Yep.
Yes.
You got everything
Okay.
I told you need. And you think you know your stuff when it comes to horses. Old Bob's all yours.
Sweet.
Talk to you later.
I'm so excited. I love games that have riding in them. Alright, so this is our saddle. Really nicely tooled Western saddle. A little mouse trap there in the corner. So let's go put it on Bob. I wish I could ride Ace. Reminds me of Replica. But here we go. Saddle on. Check the cinch, or the girth as they call it. Make sure it is snug. Or else I'm pretty sure Nancy has a death scene where she falls off.
Come on, Bob.
So we take the reins. Look at us, we've got the reins. We get on, get in the saddle.
I'm
All right.
ready.
Here we go.
Ready for some questions?
Oh yeah.
I think so.
Where's a horse's hocks?
On its back
On
legs.
its back legs.
That's 1 out of 10.
Ask me
Ask
something
me
else.
something else.
Where's a horse's frog?
On the bottom of its hoof.
On the bottom of its hoof.
2 out of 10. Got a long way to go.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
Oh god. 55 inches?
55 inches.
Nope.
Oh, it's 5 feet. Yeah, see, hands is 4 inches. That's measurement. One hand is 4 inches, so.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
A gated horse.
A gated horse.
3 down, 7 to go.
Ask me something else.
How can you tell if a horse is colicking?
In the horse world, we don't really measure horse by feet, we measure them by hands. So, yeah. How can you tell if a horse is colicking? It keeps lying down and standing up. It stands very still. It whinnies all the time. It keeps burping. No, there are other things that I think are better, but it keeps lying down and standing up.
then standing up.
That's 4 right.
Ask me something else.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
Chestnut is light brown, a bay is light brown, a bay has black points, a chestnut has black points. Okay. Some bays can be light brown. A bay does have black points. A chestnut does not have black points. A chestnut is light brown. Can be other shades of brown too, but I think the black points is the
A
correct
bay
one.
has black points.
That's 5. We're
Okay.
halfway there.
Ask me something else.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
The Nez Perce, the Sioux, the Algonquin, the Navajo. I know this one.
The Nez
I
Perce.
studied
Bingo.
Native
That was
American
number 6.
history. Ask
Ask
me something else.
else.
What part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
Its ears, its stomach, its feet, its back. It's actually its feet.
Its feet.
7 down. You're in the home stretch.
Ask me
Via
something else.
a big belly.
What part of the saddle
Kinda thing.
should you always check before you head out on the trail?
The cinch, the cantle, the stirrup, the horn, the
The
cinch.
cinch.
8 right. Just 2 to go.
Ask me something else.
What is a mule?
Oh gosh. Female horse, male donkey. No, male donkeys are sterile, aren't they? Oh no.
The offspring of a male horse and a female donkey.
Nope.
Okay, it's
Ask me
a male
something
horse,
else.
or
How tall
the other
is a
one.
horse that's 15 hands?
5 feet, I
5
guess?
feet.
This here's your final question.
I'm ready.
What is a mule?
Female horse, male
The
donkey.
offspring of a female horse and a male donkey.
Well, you answered all the questions right.
So female
And
donkeys
I
are
can tell by
sterile?
the way you sit, you ain't gonna go falling off for no good reason. So you're free
Success.
to ride outside
Woo.
the corral.
Now we can
Just
go
don't
deliver that
go
letter.
Galloping all over the place. Because if you bring old Bob back all hot and sweaty, you can kiss your cowgirl days at Shadow Ranch goodbye.
Nice. Alright, so let's head out. It looks like we can barrel race and do roping at some point, but let's head out.
Okay, Bob. What do you say we do some sightseeing?
Nice. Mary's gifts. So, we are bringing a letter to Mary Yazzie to push the narrative along and continue our journey at Shadow Ranch. Try and figure out... Oh, this is so cute. I love how you can hit your horse and see everything. See everything in real time. Okay. So this is Mary Yazzie's shop. This...
That trunk looks really old.
Earl was his name. Something Humber? E Humber and A Humber. And look, these little things look familiar. They look like these could go in there. So we need to get that. Petroglyphs of the Southwest. So this is about petroglyphs, which reminds me... Oh, these are really pretty scenes. But the petroglyphs remind me of... Where is it? This. These look like petroglyph carvings. Francis Humber.
Tuning forks.
Ooh. Neat. See, I don't remember any of this stuff. I'm not sure if I even got this far the last time I played this game. I probably got stuck on finding something like kindling. Arizona's petrified wood. We polish rocks in petrified wood. Ask for details. Run for cover, win this token. So this is a mini game. Charlena Purcell. Remember the book in the living room? These are all from Charlena. So now I think we can have Charlena's number. If I put that in, I'm gonna have to write it down. I need to write down the sheriff's number too, so don't let me forget that. Let's talk to Mary really quickly, and then I'm gonna have to end this episode, and then we will continue at
Hi,
this
can I
point
help
in the
you?
next one. My name's Nancy Drew.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch.
I'm Mary Yazzie. I heard what happened last night. Tough break for the Raleighs. Getting that place going has been a real struggle for them.
So you know the Raleighs?
Their property line starts where the back
And
of the store
remember,
ends.
these,
We've talked
they don't
many
get
times.
along. The Raleighs and Mary Yazzie don't get along, so...
Here, I have something for you. Bet wanted me to give you this.
Great. I want to buy a small piece of property from them. It must be their response.
Bad news?
They rejected my offer.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess that's that. But as long as you're here, look around. All the jewelry you see, all the rugs, the beadwork, the pottery, they were all made by local artists, including yours truly. So if you want to know something, especially if you want to know how much something is, just ask.
Yes, let's ask about the old
Is
trunk.
that old trunk over there the one you bought from the Raleighs?
Yeah, they didn't want much for it, so I took it off their hands. Problem is, I still don't know what's in it because I can't figure out how to open it.
Well, we have the keys that can open it. May I take a closer look?
Closer look at it?
Sure.
Nice. Okay, petroglyphs.
Are
We
there
need to
many
know where those
petroglyphs
are.
around here?
If you take the trail to Cougar Bend, there are hundreds.
Okay.
A lot of them were probably made by the Anasazi. They lived in the area until about 700 years ago, when they just suddenly picked up and left.
It was great
Right.
talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
So, if you'll remember, we were told that Mary Yazzie does not like the Raleighs. So, a big part of Nancy Drew is trying to figure out who's behind everything that's going on, or if what's happening is actually an ethereal phantom horse, which probably isn't the case. So Mary Yazzie and the Raleighs are not getting along, and now she doesn't like them even more because they refused to sell her some land. So keep that in mind as we're going through the story. We can... Oh,
What
picture of a horse.
Beautiful horse.
Nice palomino there. So now we can look at that chest, but I'm going to end the episode here. So thank you for sticking with me as I waffled through trying to find kindling to put on the fire. As often happens, as I said, in Nancy Drew games, you get stuck on the little menial tasks where if you don't really keep your eyes peeled at every little turn around, you know, around every little way you can look in this rendered world that they've set up, you can easily miss stuff, and well, that's kind of the end of your playthrough until you find that one little thing that you're looking for. So anyway, this is the end of this episode. I will see you all in the next one where we take a look at this chest and try and... Wait, what does this say? Do not enter when flooded. That's kind of cool. We'll take a look at this chest, maybe figure out what these tuning forks mean, and continue to unravel the mystery of the Phantom Horse in the Secret of Shadow Ranch. So as always, you can find links to my socials down in the description box down below. And as always, I hope you are enjoying your games, and I will see you in the next Cluestomp.